Y'all, I'm about to do this sisters review real lazy. So let's just go on and get into it so I can go on and get this out for y'all. I ain't gonna tell y'all, I'm not gonna lie. I literally have been in Philadelphia all week for work. I am tired, drained. My son's birthday is literally in 15 minutes. It's on the 22nd. And I got a long day with cheering tomorrow. So we just gonna go and talk about this here real quick. All right. So let's just get into it, shall we?
Can't ball in my life, man. Go on with it, go on with it. Do us. So we are coming here with a force. Yeah. Blessings we are reaping, we coursing on full. But we not rise on board. Yeah, we give thanks like we need it the most. We have to give thanks like we really supposed to be thankful. Blessings all for my life, man. But thank God for the journey, that's to the plus. Yeah. Gratitude is a must. Yeah. Blessings all for my right hand. But I toast to the friends that take off to the road one time. Sit down in a class and we force that only see the road and the one in the road.
Looking for ways to improve your health? Look no further. Visit www.shayrenee.net where we provide healing beyond the prescription pad. We have hand-blended teas and herbs that are going to provide you with ultimate immune health, cold-pressed juices, as well as sea moss gels that are going to provide you with your daily vitamins and nutrients in just 2 tablespoons. Shop www.shayrenee.net and receive free shipping on all orders over $75. Don't wait because a healthy life is ahead. So y'all, I am super tired, so I'm doing this straight from my bed, but I really wanted to go ahead and do this review because I'm gonna just go ahead and be 100% transparent. I've seen some other reviews on Sistas, and I just feel like it's just some people just getting too deep on the show. This is a TV show. This TV. And people diving into the depth of the characters and this that it is very draining to see some of the shit that some of these people say about this foolishness on this whack ass show. Listen, maybe it's me being tired. The transparency is at 1000 tonight. But, I feel like in this episode specifically, right? Um, we finally, Karen finally got told the hell off by Aaron. And that was the best part of this episode. Everything else is just an initial attempt to continue to drag shit out. That's how I feel. Um, I think that, a lot of times we should just watch TV to watch TV, not see ourselves in people and not see other people's perspectives or whatever. And I literally listen to what other people say in comment sections, videos, all this different stuff, just to get different perspectives, right? On what other people think or what have you. But when it just gets ridiculous, it's just like, all right, man, this is just plumb damn ridiculous. And I've seen some ridiculous shit on on this show and some people's perspectives. But who am I to say what somebody's shit is ridiculous? We gonna talk about it, what I got to say, and y'all might think what the hell I'm saying is ridiculous. But let's just get on into it. So the episode starts off where Ethan, um, the campaign manager, right, that is handling Jordan's campaign, he just finished bugging the photo of Andy and Jordan. So Jordan literally caught this man all up in the picture. I'm like, you saw him putting something in the daggone picture, but Andy comes in the house after he catches him, and now he's introducing Ethan to Andy. And then Ethan is like telling Jordan, "Oh, I'm so sorry, man. I was just, this is before Andy comes in. He's like, I'm so sorry, man. I was just admiring the picture of your girlfriend, your beautiful girlfriend." No, he wasn't. He wasn't looking at the damn picture. He was turning the picture around to put some shit in it. I'm just like, come on, Jordan. I know you are looking for your sister. You miss her. You're all over the place, whatever, because you're looking for Penelope. But sir, you got to not be so oblivious. What's up, Miss B? How you be? Girl, you see me over here looking a hot mess. This is just terrible. I listen, y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all for watching. I'm gonna still give y'all a good review, even though I'm laying here looking like I don't care about my life. I'm tired. Winning all the time is in the building. What's up? What's up, friend? Jordan is so green. Yes, I am so tired of Jordan. Like Jordan wants to be pissed off one minute, then he want to be, diplomatic the next. Okay, so in that scene, basically Jordan, as Ethan walks out, Jordan is telling him, make sure you get that information I told you to get. I'm like, Jordan, you gotta see something is wrong with this man. Like, child, a whole hot ghetto mess, okay? But moving on, Andy decides to sit down and talk to Jordan, and she notices that his friends were outside, and she's like, well, I bought you some breakfast. I don't want to interrupt what you got going on with your friends, if that's what you already had planned or whatever the case may be. And Jordan is basically like, no, we can talk. And so Andy is like, yeah, I'm so sorry. How do I fix it? Because Jordan is still obviously mad at her for her not telling him about what happened with Penelope. And Penelope, basically, she said, but I told you, Penelope told me not to tell you about all the stuff with Gary. And Gary, basically what he did in the past. She told me not to tell you, and her investigating him and all of that. But at this point, Andy, you know good and damn well that Gary is crazy. So why would you sit up there and not tell this man? This man done squeezed your ribs. He done dicked you over, dicked you down, dicked you all around. Like he is just screwing everybody over. And nobody is exempt. Not even you. So this lady is pregnant and obviously trying to find some answers. But then again, Penelope is grown. Penelope, I don't know why you playing Penelope Pitstop trying to come in here and be the sleuth on the case. Call the cops. That's what you should have did, sis. But Jordan gets pissed off and he's like, listen, I'm not going to have much time for you. And I really can't focus on this campaign right now until I find my sister. So basically, he gives her the I bid you adieu. Get out. Okay. He ain't say get out, but he basically was like, I'm about to go take a shower. Because he had just finished playing basketball with playing sports with his friends or whatever. But then we go to the next scene and we got Zach and Fatima. Okay. Zach and Fatima are trying to get little baby Michael ready for school. Michael is still not talking. I would love to hear Michael talk. I feel like he's going to talk before the season is over. I think that hopefully he will talk. But they begin to talk about who's gonna he's not talking, they don't know what's going on. They putting him on the bus to go to school. First of all, child, somebody remind me in the chat, how old is Michael? Because why is we putting him on the bus? I thought Michael was like 4 or 5 years old. Five, I think they do get on the bus for kindergarten. But if Michael is like 3 or 4, why is he getting on the bus by himself? Especially if he's nonverbal. Then Zach talks about, yeah, I know we both work full time jobs, but we're gonna have to start taking him to school. Hey Zach, hey, hey, let me remind you, this is your kid. Okay, you take him to school, baby. And mind you, hello, what do you do all day? I actually go to work. See me with the suit on? Yeah. Late for work all the time. Probably not doing no work. Because when I get there, I'm just talking shit with Andy. Yeah. I should be in there right now with Andy while she's talking to Miss Marie. But I'm sitting in here talking to your dumb ass about taking this baby to school. Your kid. Child, a hot ghetto mess. Winning all the time says they actually get on the bus as well. The bus for pre-K kindergarten. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. Um, Child, I don't know, because I'm helicopter mom. I drove my son to school every day, still do, and pick him up. Leave work to go do it and all. Winning all the time says, I'm glad for Tina said what she said because I was tired of her putting herself on the back burner for Zach and his shenanigans. You know what? Here's what I will say about Fatima. I agree with you, winning all the time. Fatima keeps on trying to play Captain Save a Ho for everybody on this show. She keeps pretending or playing the role of Batman. You know, she is the great savior, the Dark Knight. You shine a light, and Fatima will come and save you, or call a cousin. Girl, who is gonna save you from Zach and his shenanigans? At this point, I don't even know if I really further. I don't even know if I want to celebrate this relationship because Fatima is constantly getting the short end of the stick with this. Zach just doesn't get it. Zach is just here to take and take and take from Fatima as much as possible and then get mad if she wants to leave. Zach is a child. Like sometimes I feel like Fatima should open her mouth more and stop acting like Zach can read her mind and should know exactly what she wants and exactly what she needs. I think as women, we are notoriously wrong for that. In most cases, we sit up here and be like, he should know by now, or why he ain't doing this and why he, but we ain't said not a one damn thing. You got to express yourself and you have to say it. But see, the problem is a lot of women don't express themselves because they don't want to have to do anything about it after they express themselves. Say it with your chest and deal with the repercussions afterwards. Fatima, if you say what you need to say and he don't respond the way you need him to, then girl, it's time to go on and exit from this relationship. And you need to do it expeditiously. Stop avoiding the inevitable. Zach has to grow up, and you need to. You did all this to help him get this little boy. He's not your responsibility. Zach got you up making the little boy breakfast and everything else. It's absolutely crazy. He needs to be the main parent handling this child, period. Now, you did sign on as co parent. So you do, of course, y'all live together. You're going to be there with the kid. But yeah, no. Mm-mm. That's dead. So as they're getting Michael ready for school, in comes daggone Danny. So Danny comes in trying to get advice from Zach on how to properly apologize to her dude. First and foremost, Danny, why you trying to apologize to this man for his daughter going through your shit and getting your handcuffs? Baby, I would not be apologizing to him for that. Now, Danny, you need to look within yourself because you don't want no children. You don't like kids. But yet you think that this man should be readily available to dick you down whenever you want, take you out to dinner to pay for your meals cuz you broke and do whatever you want him to do. He has children. You while you need to understand that and respect that, I don't think you need to be over here getting advice on how to apologize to this man for his daughter taking the pink handcuffs that y'all have little sex capades with at nighttime and putting them in her damn pocket. She know them handcuffs ain't belong to her. Don't go in nobody's house putting shit in your pocket that don't belong to you, little girl. Okay? And that's what I would have been talking to him about. First of all, you shove your kids on me at the last minute. Then you want to yell and scream. You want to get all mad and say it with your chest because your daughter took the handcuffs. Baby, you can get on out of here with that. That's what you can do. So Zach, typical teenager mindset that he has, telling her, listen, you need to cook and you need to wear a little to nothing, and then you need to let him eat the dinner and give him some head and do. Zach, shut up. Shut the hell up. Because Fatima ain't doing that to you. You over here sitting here telling her what you want Fatima to do to you. Hasn't she done enough for you? Goodness, it's like these men, you give them your heart, your soul, your life, your spirit, your age, your time, and that ain't enough. Now you want some head on top. Zach, stop. Knock it off. And this whole relationship that they're trying to cultivate between Fatima and Danny, I actually like it. But I feel like it's a relationship built in, hey, the foundation is, hey, we both, Karen getting on both of our nerves, so let's be besties. Like, I don't know, but I think Danny and Fatima can relate a little bit more. Both of them have a bit of a hothead spirit. But both of them are actually funny together. So I like the relationship that they're cultivating. I think Karen is just a big ass hater, but we just gonna get into that later. But anyway, Fatima tells Danny, listen, just say it with your heart. Go from, just say it. Just apologize. That's all you have to do. Say what you feel is right. Which I'm like, I don't know what that means, Fatima, but okay. Danny don't know how to form some words unless she got a daggone rolled up stream of weed coming out of her mouth. I don't know. But Danny, go girl, you like it, I love it. I wouldn't be apologizing to his ass because tell your daughter don't steal shit out of people's houses. She lucky I don't press charges. And that's that on that. Moving on. We go over to the hair salon and Karen and her pregnant. I think I can be mean to everybody ass because I'm pregnant and nobody gonna do nothing to me. Sits there and Trey is leaving. So Trey is leaving out. I guess he done came and did something at the salon. And Pam comes over and says, well, hey, so Karen, you wouldn't be upset if, anybody tried to go for Trey. And she was like, you were serious when you said you weren't really interested in him, right? And Karen was like, I mean, yeah, I'm pregnant. Like he has nothing to offer me right now, or I don't have anything. Like I'm trying to deal with what I got going on. So Pam says, okay, well, so what I'm hearing you say is I can go at him if I want to. You wouldn't mind if I talk to him. So Karen tries to say, oh, well, I don't know if you're his type. Karen, bitch, you pregnant with two baby daddies. I'm sure that ain't nobody's type. But Aaron, girl, I know you lying. Sitting up here putting for damn Pam down. You always talking shit about Pam, but Pam is the main one always there helping you clean up your little shop, helping you pick your life up, doing any and everything to help you. Now Pam did get your damn shop set on fire, but then we realized it wasn't really her fault. It was somebody else. But anyway, girl, you be talking king shit about Pam and real disrespectful with it. Grow up, Karen. Your mind, your brain is just as small as them babies in your tummy. You just like Karen is just, she embodies a big ass hater. Everybody on this show has tried to support her in some type of way. Everybody. And anybody that sits up here and thinks that the stuff that Karen do is good, or that she's such a great character, like her character is great and everybody is just coming for Karen and Karen is just this great, you are a bitter bitch. Yes, I said it. If you can identify with Karen and her foolishness, and this is way beyond going deep and getting into the characters. No, that's just foolishness. Karen is a foolish, need therapy, crazy person. She got daddy issues, something wrong with her. And if she talked to me like that, pregnant or not, she would get slapped. Period. As much as Pam bends over backwards, her products are doing well in your salon. She's helping bring money in there for you. And this is how you treat her? Girl, bye. You try to come, and Pam is attractive. She can't, her acting skills have gotten a little bit better. But outside of that, Pam is attractive. What the hell is wrong with you, Karen? You've lost your mind. That's very disrespectful what you're doing. But Karen, like, if it ain't Andy writing checks for her, Sabrina, child, that empty head. I don't know what the hell Sabrina offers anybody. I don't even know what Sabrina's character really. brings to the cast. But everybody has come together for Karen in some shape, form, or fashion. But Karen always has some negativity. Now, Karen was good in season one and some parts of two because she was always there for Andy. I mean, of course, Andy was there for her, but it seems like Andy is really there for her financially. And Karen actually made some sense. She actually spoke life into people and made sense. Now she just angry all the time and throwing her weight around because she pregnant and thinking that everybody is supposed to succumb to her bullshit because she pregnant or because she going through a lot. Girl, get over yourself. You are obsessed with a man that doesn't want you. This man has told you in every shape, form, or fashion that he don't want you, and he's shown you in his actions. Because when men say one thing and do another, listen when people show you who they are. Because Zach has been flip flopping, saying, "Oh, you know, I'm always going to love you, Karen, but I don't want to be with you. I'm in love with Fatima, and this, that, and the third." Listen, what you're not about to do is sit here and play with me. You was the same one throwing Aaron in his face, Karen, but now that he got somebody, you want to act crazy and tell everybody that these babies is his and you don't need no test. Girl, boo and boo and bye. Get off my screen. Moving on. Okay. Cause I can't with Karen talking shit. Always talking shit. So Sabrina is in the office with Maurice. Now, Sabrina, again, Tyler Perry and crew of writers, because we can't just blame Tyler Perry no more. He got accomplices in the bullshit. Uh Sabrina, baby, why are you why are you always humping up on Aaron? I mean, what's that boy name? Rich. Humping up on Rich. Knowing he don't want no kids. You want to have children. You freezing your eggs. This whole relationship is stupid. That's what it is. This relationship tells me how dumb men are. You don't want to listen. You think with your dick. If I'm dating a woman and I am very, very much so not wanting to have children, but she's actively freezing her eggs, why the hell am I fucking on her? And then he didn't even seem worried when the condom came off. I'm like, hello? You do know she's very, very fertile right now. So she's sitting there talking to Maurice about Rich or whatever. And Maurice brings up the fact that Calvin on Facebook said it's complicated. Then he said in a relationship, then it was complicated. Now he's single. So Sabrina's sitting there thinking about who her donor is going to be. And I'm like, Sabrina, empty head, you know good and damn well all this humping around that you doing with Rich, he gonna end up being the damn donor. And I just see how the story is going. She gonna end up getting pregnant by Rich. He ain't gonna want it, and he gonna disappear and go do his lines on Bros. That'll be his exit from the show. He'll be a deadbeat dad. Child, unbelievable. But Maurice suggests Calvin. Now, one thing I will say, I agree with you, winning all the time. Maurice was funny in this scene. He definitely, definitely was. Like, this Maurice, when he pulled out that damn Kenya line on the reunion, on the, not the reunion. Yes, it was a reunion. When they all come to the housewives, she said to Phaedra, when you're pedaling through the sperm bank, looking, it's knowing that your baby daddy gave up a cup of sperm just to get a pizza or some shit. He got that straight from Kenya, from Real Housewives of it. Phaedra from Real Housewives of Atlanta, when she said that to Phaedra. But it was so fitting and damn funny. But Maurice was funny in this scene. It wasn't piercing, like, why the hell are you even saying that, like overly rude. it was actually pointed and it fit the situation. So he was laughing. He was, basically provided some comedic relief for this dry ass episode. So he's suggesting Calvin, the panty man, to give her the sperm. Mind you, this was just a way to segue Calvin back on the show. I feel like him and Rodeo gonna be back on the show, which I ain't mad at that. I would love to see Preston back on the show, and Calvin. I just really want Calvin to have a purpose. If either him and Sabrina gonna be together or not, let's just write them in, write them. I don't know, do something. But moving on, she talking about sperm donors, and now she thinking about Calvin being the damn sperm donor. So then we move on, y'all. I'm scrolling through so I can remember what the hell happened. So now we go to Gary, old perverted ass. So Ethan calls Gary because he couldn't get in touch with Hudson because Hudson is nowhere to be found. So Ethan is telling Gary about the whole situation with um Andy and Jordan, where he almost caught him putting the bug in the picture, and that he wants him to get information on Gary and Hudson. So Gary was like, "Oh, so Andy was there. What was she wearing?" Then he starts pleasuring himself on the phone. I'm like, Gary, you got to be a sick son of a gun to be sitting here jacking off on the phone with a man talking about Andy. The obsession is gross and actually very tragic. Just the mention of her outfit got you playing pocket pool? Child. Mm. So then Ethan gets uncomfortable because he's sensing, okay, pineapples, I'm uncomfortable. I don't know what the fuck you doing over here, but yeah, I'll call Hudson. I'll call Hudson. So Ethan gets off the phone. Gary immediately calls Tamara. So Tamara still ain't took no shower. She done humped on Gary, then humped on Hayden. Then she gets her ass and she wrapped up in the damn blanket, and Gary calling her to get some of her pussy because he ain't getting none from daggone Andy. Andy ain't gonna give it up, and he over there thinking about Andy and going pound town on Tamara thinking about Andy. So Hayden comes downstairs, and Tamara plays like she's on the phone with her auntie Beatrice. And Hayden, like, I ain't never heard about no damn auntie Beatrice, child. So she was like, I told you about her. Yeah, she be girl, she don't be talking about nothing. But what's going on with what's up with you? He's like, yeah, I want some shrimp and some crab for dinner. Have that thawed out when I get home. I'm working hard on this case with Miss Marie. Since you ain't, basically like you a housewife, you ain't got shit to do. Cook my damn dinner. Hey, now I know who the hell you see. That's why she over there getting piped down. Um, all her pipes is plumbed through by Gary because you acting a damn fool. So then he leaves, and Tamara is pissed off at him. So she calls Gary back, and she's like, so what's that? What's that you was talking about? Because she about to go over there and punch her ticket to get thoughts of Gary. But then Gary gets smart with it, and he's like, bring that fat Pete pussy over here and bounce on my dick. I was like, damn, Gary, y'all getting real graphic this season. Lord, am I watching Pornhub? Goodness. So then she's like, you know what? She feels instantly disrespected because now she's realizing, you know what, this nigga is getting real slick at the mouth. So she's like, you know what? Yeah, it's gonna cost you to get this fat puss. Okay, you got to pay up because and then she sends him a video of her and him getting it on. First of all, Tamara, why would you send him your evidence? You know this man crazier than a June bug. Then mind you, if you snitch on Gary, you snitching on your damn self. How you gonna put that together? He forced me to do it. You very much look like you was enjoying yourself in that video. Girl, don't ever give up your queen of hearts. You tripping. Or the ace of spades. You're definitely tripping. But hey, I wouldn't be giving it up to him no more for free either because you supposed to be the biggest scammer of all the chicks in Atlanta. Girl, I don't know how you was about to keep on letting Gary get it for free. That's your MO. That's why Fatima hired you, because you supposed to be the best in the West. Why are you sitting up here giving it up to Gary for what? What is he offering you? Ain't nobody dick that good. Well, apparently Gary's is, child, cause but apparently Andy's is her pussy must be amazing, because he over there jacking off to drawers into her suit. Mind you, let's go back. Even you said that she had on a black she was wearing black. Andy was definitely wearing green. No, white. She had on a white suit. And he said she was wearing all black. Child, Ethan, is your eyes hurting? Because you definitely gave the wrong color of the outfit, but I'm just saying. So moving on, Tamara ain't going to go give it up. So anyway, we get to the last, is it this last scene? Oh, now we get to Andy and Fatima at the office, her and Hayden. So Hayden gives all the forensics, or what he thought was all the forensics for Miss Marie's case towards her husband. Okay, well, I'm about sick and tired of Miss Marie, because Miss Marie, girl, you be coming in here making all these demands and calling people at 12 a.m., 11 o'clock at night. I don't know what time she was calling in, but I know it was nighttime because it was after hours. Girl, you calling me about a case and the judges is not in their daggone quarters. Now we sitting here talking about it, and you being rude as all get up, waiting for Andy to fumble. So Andy looking at the door because she knows she got more information, and Hayden feeling all good about himself, and she, he gives her all this information about money that he found that the husband was hiding. So, like, I forgot how much money he said he found. 75 million or something, or maybe that was Andy that found 75 million. I don't know. But she's like, "Oh, good work, Hayden. Sounds like Miss Barnes has not been doing her job." So Andy says, "Correction." So the little lady comes on in with the folder and shows her. So Andy shows Miss Marie her folder, and come to find out, she found 75. I think she was the one that found $75 million in overseas accounts that he was hiding money in. So now she's like, Hayden, you're slipping. Girl, just be happy that you got Captain Save a Hoe 1 and 2 on the case to get your coins. This lady, I'm trying to tell you, yes, winning all the time. I'm definitely sick of Miss Marie. Money ain't everything. I cussed her ass out. I would have cussed her ass out by now too, and be like, listen, get Captain Crunch on the case, because this lady, she about to get wham bam, thank you, ma'am, with my fist, okay? Because I cannot. Because the way you're disrespectful, lady, is a whole nother realm of disrespect, okay? So moving on, we get to the next scene, okay, where Danny is talking to. She runs into. No, I'm sorry. Sabrina comes to the hair salon, and she wants to talk about this baby shower, and this whole scene was unnecessary. Like, I don't even know what Sabrina was even there for. But Sabrina, here's the one thing I will get. She asked Karen, has she talked to Danny? Mind you, why are you constantly clocking their conversations? Then she was like, Karen was like, no, I'm not talking to her. And then Sabrina was like, yeah, she shouldn't have been telling your business. Sabrina, bitch, what? You the same motherfucker that just told Maurice. Yeah, Karen's business. Told Maurice with no filter, just straight out told him. But you talking shit about Danny telling somebody something? Girl, ain't you the pot calling the damn kettle and the black frying pan? Y'all know them big skillets. I'm tired. You the pot calling the skillet black. Child, boo and bye to you. Girl, I know you lying, Sabrina. But I will say, winning all the time, I agree. I saw your comment about Sabrina's outfits this season. She has been dressing better, because that cross between Erica Badu and child, a hippie, the way she was dressing before, it was not cute. But now she actually look a little decent. But moving on, Hayden comes into Andy's office, and he's like, "Why would you try to make me look bad in there like that?" And she was like, "Well, you keep on trying to backdoor me. You could just easily we could be literally working together, but you're like trying to backdoor me, and you keep on playing with me. I'm going to one up you, and I'm going to show you how to do this, son. Okay?" So Hayden will want to stop fucking with Andy. Just leave her alone. And mind you, Andy is an actual divorce court lawyer. She knows about this stuff. You're a tax attorney, Hayden. You really are playing in Andy's playground. But she brought all the boys to the yard. So you need to stop. You need to leave this lady alone. So moving on, okay? Let's move on, y'all, because this episode, it was given, but it wasn't given too much. So yeah, so now we get to Tony coming up to the stand, the little counter, to talk to Danny and give her something about work or whatever, telling her something. He was like, "Yeah, I was coming to tell you because you were late." First of all, Tony, you ain't never said nothing about her. Are you her boss? And mind you, you ain't never said shit about her being late before when she was in your office bouncing on your dick during work hours. Stop playing. Now you want to have a little attitude with her because of whatever, your daughter stealing some handcuffs out of there. So Danny is over here pretty much slightly groveling to him and apologizing or whatever and saying she want to talk about it. I'm like, child, Tony, you can kiss my ass, okay? So he walks off like, okay, fine, we'll talk. Bye. Bye, Tony. So Hayden goes to Gary's office and he's pissed off about Andy. And so, then he's saying Tamara is on her phone all the time. He don't know what's going on. She is so guarded with her phone and blah blah blah. So you gonna get the man that she actually on the phone with Gary to dig up something on what's going on. Hayden, open your eyes because you was just real dumb. You was doing all of this signifying after. What happened to the sleuth that was watching Fatima? You was being all crazy behind her. You knew every move she made. But you was hacking phones, listening to conversations and whatnot. Why you ain't hacking Tamara's phone to read her text messages or listen to her conversations to find out that it's Gary? You lost those skills. See, this is what I'm talking about. People be writing stuff and forgetting what they had people doing. Okay. Hayden was the one that Gary was getting to look into stuff. Now all of a sudden you need Gary to look into stuff with your wife. Okay, Hayden. You like it, I love it. Moving on. Now we get to Jordan. He comes to the office and he brings Andy breakfast because now he want to be apologetic. He's like, "You know what? I'm sorry for how I acted earlier." He trying to get back on her damn good side. And Andy is just like, "I'm just so sorry." Blah blah blah. Moving on. Whatever. That was pointless. Jordan, find your sister. I don't know what to tell you. Something. I pray Penelope's still alive, child, because at this point, eh, let's wrap this up and put a bow on it. So we get to the last scene that what everybody really cares about. Aaron comes in there with this double stroller. Karen is getting ready to go to lunch with her mother, and she seems upset that Aaron is bringing the stroller. Karen, you broke ass bitch. You don't have no money. You're borrowing money from your mama, from Andy. You gimme, can you sparing all the time, and you complaining that this man bought you a stroller. Somehow, wouldn't don't you think I want to pick out my own stroller? Bitch, you can have another stroller. Go pick out another one with your mama. Better yet, how you gonna pay for it? You gonna ask Pam, the only one that's really making some money in this damn salon? Girl, I'm tired of Karen. This emotional abuse that she constantly persists on Aaron is too much. He has become an emotional punching like a verbal punching bag for her. Karen don't know how to talk to people. And she's been talking to Aaron crazy. Aaron has been taking it and taking it. And he was going to take it, but then he walked back. He was walking out. Then he came back in and he said, "You know what? I'm sick of your shit." Basically, he's like, "Whether you want me to or not, I am going to be there for these babies, both of them. I am the father and I'm going to be a part of this process, whether you like it or not. So get it together. Cheer up, Buttercup, because we in for a ride." Then he says, "You take out your anger on everybody and you never accept responsibility for your actions. You blame your friends, you blame everybody, Zach and me. And I'm the one that's trying to be here for you the most." Now, here's the thing with Karen. I was so glad that Aaron said what he said to her, because at this point, enough is enough. Karen, you're mad that Zach wasn't the one coming in there with the stroller. But my thing is, why do you have any expectations of somebody else's man? Zach doesn't want to be with you. And here's the big whammy. You shouldn't want to be with Zach. You didn't want to be with him before. He cheating on you. He gave you venereal diseases. He done got some other girl pregnant and whatnot. You got everything negative under the sun to say about this man, but you so pressed for him to be your baby daddy. You so pressed to be with him. You just want what you can't have. Karen has serious issues with male figures in her life where she latches on to negativity. And Karen is very negative. She misdirects her anger. She really needs to sit down with a therapist and go, like, really work through her emotions and figure out why she's so miserable and why she gravitates to bullshit and turmoil. Because her and Zach were not good together. Let's just make that very clear. Karen and Zach were not good together because Zach needed nurturing. Karen wants somebody that's going to be a man and be there for her. But she didn't get that with Zach. Zach was a Build-A-Bear. She's pissed because now that Zach has the means to do right, which he, quiet as it's kept, he ain't doing right by Fatima either, and he got money. So you over there being jealous over some shit that ain't even happening. But you got Aaron over here that's giving you everything you want, trying to be there for you, positive male in your life, and you tripping. Now, side note, I do be feeling like Aaron is too good to be true, but the man ain't shown you nothing different besides that woman that was in the parking lot. Cause I'm like, okay, Tyler Perry, when we gonna finish up what happened with her? Who, Harpo, who that woman? Yeah, we ain't forget the lady that was in the parking lot of the salon calling you John. Who is that? And what was that? What that about? Cause Aaron, you obviously ain't the saint that you try to claim to be or show us you are. But Karen, he didn't deserve any of that attitude that you gave him. Like, girl, listen, you humped on two niggas at one time and now you got two baby daddies. Deal with it. They're gonna buy you things. No, Zach ain't about to be doing Lamar's, or however you say it, child, the little parenting sessions with you. No, he's not about to be coming in there rubbing your belly every 5 minutes. No, he's not going to your doctor's appointments with you. You shouldn't expect that. He's not your man. You have a lot of expectations of a person that is not in a relationship with somebody. Really, Zach's time don't start until them babies come out of your vagina and meet the world. Okay? Period. You should not be over there fantasizing about this man or what coulda, shoulda, woulda. Y'all are toxic together. This is giving very much bitter baby mama, I can't let go syndrome. It's crazy X. Stop it. And even when Aaron leaves out, she's like, she turns to her mother, Miss Lisa, and she's like, "You see how he just talked to me?" I love how Miss Lisa did not back her up in her bullshit in this moment. Thank you, Miss Lisa, because your daughter needs a fucking reality check. I'm sick of her. What happened to season one, Karen? Because this Karen right here, throw the whole Karen away. I'm over it. And nobody, I would hate to think. I don't understand why Tyler Perry thinks that black women are this fucking bitter. I don't think ain't no woman this damn bitter. And if it is, then baby, you got to get yourself together because this ain't it. So her mom says, well, maybe you should, think about some of the things that he says, babe. He's saying, baby. Child, your mother is basically telling you full of shit. Y'all, we got to listen to this cuss out because, I wants to hear it again. Hopefully I don't get no copyright for this shit. Let me see if it'll play.
You know what? Hello. No. What? What do you mean, no? You heard me. And not just no. Excuse my language. I'm Karen, I am so tired of you coming at me with a foul attitude when all I want to do is help. You're standing here telling me I'm doing too much, but honestly, I don't think you've had a man in your life who did enough. You damn sure ain't had a man who went above and beyond for you, and you damn sure don't know how to receive it. That's why Zach didn't know how to deal with you. Excuse you? I am not done. Now, I hate to say this in front of your mom, but I'm going to anyway. Karen, sometimes you act so miserable, and you love to...
She is definitely miserable as fuck. Definitely miserable as goddamn. Oh, get up. Let's keep going.
Blame everybody else for your misery. You blame Zach, you blame your friends, you blame Fatima, and you blame me of all people. But maybe, just maybe, the person responsible is the one staring back at you in the mirror. Now, Karen, I love you. Still to this day. Even when you didn't want me, and even when you were so content on holding on to your memories of Zach. And that's fine. All right, I had to accept that. But what I will not tolerate is your
Child. She needed that. She definitely needed that. Yes, winning all the time. She needed that cussing out because unbelievable. Unbelievable that this woman, and she's sitting there thinking that this behavior is okay. It's not okay. You can't continue to keep on treating people like the gum under your shoe and think. And the sick sad part about it with Karen is I feel like she enjoys Aaron chasing after her. I think she's annoyed by him sometimes, but she don't know how to accept somebody loving her. She don't. She's so attracted to trauma and foolishness. And we, as women, we have got to break out of that. We have got to stop trying to fix these men. We've got to learn to just be like, accept, realize, you know what? You know what? That sign that I saw that you were trash, I need to listen to it. Don't keep on waiting for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 times for the man to show you that he ain't shit before you 2, 3 years down the line in a relationship. And then you're like, well, I've been with him this long. Maybe I'm tripping. No, you're not tripping, sis. You wasn't tripping when you saw it the first time 3 years ago. Let it burn. The bottom line is we've got to do a better job of taking care of us first, not sitting up here trying to mold ourselves into what these men would want. There's somebody out there that wants to be what you want in a man because that's naturally who they are. They're not changing themselves, they're being themselves, and their themselves is for you. Period. Zach ain't for Karen. And hell, I don't know if Aaron is either, because she don't deserve that, nor does she want somebody that's a nice guy. She don't know how to handle that. Karen looking for more drama. That's what it is. But y'all, I just wanted to come on here and talk to y'all because me and my sis couldn't do the review together this week. But we'll be back next week to do a full review. Again, thank y'all for rocking with me while I'm up here laying in my damn bed, child. I'm about to go take me a little shower and give me a little drink, watch the YouTube, and look at y'all comments. And yeah, I'll holla. Thank y'all for watching. Please, please, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with anybody else who's watching this with us too. And I will see you in the next video. Peace out.